Why, hello everybody, this is The Only Abiga here coming at you with another Diablo 3 tutorial. We haven't done this in a while, so I'm just going to jump into it. We're doing the Whirlwind build today, and I'll show you a little bit of gear and stuff as well. Any minute now. Any mean wheat. Having a good day today. Having a very good day. Alright, let's check out some skills. First, your first click, your left click is bash. Generates 8 fury per attack. The rune is going to be instigation, which generates an additional 4 fury per attack. And you could read the stats there. Second, whirlwind. And you're going to want hurricane. It allows you to move at the same pace as your movement speed without whirlwind. So, that is good too. Number 1 is Hammer of the Ancients. Deals 325% weapon damage. And it has 1% chance to, 1% increased critical hit chance for every 5 fury that you have. So it's a lot of fury if you got a lot. And strike a smaller area for 406% weapon damage. So that would be smash your rune that you're going to want in that one. Alright, so you're going to want Battle Rage for your number 2. Talking way too fast, thinking too many things at the same time. Alright, number 2 is... I thought somebody knocked on the door. Scared me. Scared me. Alright, number 2 is Battle Rage. And gain 15% critical hit chance by 3% for 120 seconds. Which is awesome. And the rune is Into the Fray. Well, under the effects of Battle Rage, critical hit chance have a chance to generate 15 additional fury. Which is good, because this thing is based around fury. We need fury for everything. Alright, now my dad actually taught me this. He plays this game as well. Calls himself Bubblegum Bob, which is awesome because his name is not even close to being fucking Bob. And I can't see a man like him liking bubblegum. So it's original and it's cool and it's awesome. Alright, now we're gonna go to Warcry. Instead of another one I'll show you later, what you can use, it's all in personal preference. Unleash a rallying cry to increase armor for you and your allies within 50 yards by 20% for 60 seconds. And you're going to want impunity. All of your resistances are increased by 20% while affected by Warcry. Resistance is good. You don't need a lot of it. I made the mistake of going over 1,000 all resistances and over 200,000 damage, but I couldn't stay alive for shit. Because I had no vitality whatsoever, so it took some resistance out for vitality. But, yeah. The other one you can go with is Overpower, which deals 165% weapon damage to all targets within 9 yards. Landing a critical hit has a chance to lower the cooldown by 1 second. That's not what you want. What you want is the instant damage that, just get your fury up right away, and you just helicopter up in that bitch and just kill things. Alright, 4 is Battle Rage. Not Battle Rage. I said Battle Rage? Wrath of the Berserker. That's what we're gonna do. As you can see, it's pretty badass. You turn into this giant thing, and it raises several attributes for 15 seconds, which is your critical hit chance by 10%, attack speed by 25%, dodge chance by 20%, and movement speed by 20%. And you're going to want the rune Thrive on Chaos every 25 fury gained, which is a lot of fury. If you're gaining a lot of fury with all this shit, remember, fury's good. And is active, as long as it's active for 1 second, it adds one, for every 25, adds 1 second to the duration. So that's good. You can keep that shit up. Alright, now for passive skills, you want Ruthless, 5% critical hit chance, and 50% critical hit damage. Good stuff. Weapon Master, with maces, you're going to want maces, because it's 10% critical hit chance. Yes. And Bloodthirst, 3% of all damage done as life. So, you're going to want to do as much damage as you possibly can. Which brings me to your armor. Alright, Mempo of Twilight is the helm I prefer, with a socket. And as you can see, this is the kind of thing you want to go for with stat-wise. 200 strength, all resist, attack speed, life percentage, and then the socket, so you can add more life percentage. I prefer the Vile Wards, because you got your strength, vitality, all resist, armor, and it regenerates life, which is kind of cool. For your amulet, you're going to want a high critical hit chance as possible, and high critical hit damage, and attack speed, and strength. And if you can throw in some vitality in there, awesome. That'd be good too. For your chest, Immortal King's Eternal Reign. 3 socket. You want your all resist, life percentage, some armor, vitality, and strength. And you're going to throw 3 Radiant Star Rubies in there. Your gloves. Now these can, like Tasker and Theo if you want the socket. That's what I have in my critical mass wizard. But this one I got Immortal King's irons. Critical hit chance is 10, and critical hit damage is 46. 75 vitality and 95 strength, which I kind of lucked out on this piece. Plus, if I have 2 pieces, I have 60 all resist, which is awesome. So 60 more all resist on top of that. Let's go with the bracers. Now bracers can vary, but crafting is always better with any armor you can get, except the helm I find. But it's lots of strength, some vitality, some armor. I got extra gold and magic find, but I can always find a better piece for this. But critical hit chance is good, critical hit damage, attack speed. You want all that for that. For your belt, I use Witching Hour. I use it sheerly for the attack speed, but it also has critical hit damage and 80 all resist and 37 strength. But it has 151 intelligence on it, which is also all resist, I guess, which is good. But can find better. Rings, you want attack speed, critical hit damage, critical hit chance, and strength if you can, all resist or vitality, whichever you prefer to have more of. That's for both rings. I like Innis Temperance for pants, because they have 9% attack speed, 12% movement speed, critical hit chance by 1, and 2 sockets. So you can get a lot of chance to put rubies in there. Legendary boots would be Ice Climbers. I love Ice Climbers on everything. 200 strength, 111 dexterity, 83 vitality, 80 all resist, 12 percent life, and it's got a socket on it. Some boots with a socket. That's good. It's good stuff. Alright, now for the weapon, always Echoing Fury. I don't understand why, but it's awesome. I love it. See, it's got the maximum damage and minimum damage on there. 38% damage, 150 strength, 0.21 attacks per second, so it adds on your attacks per second. 2.4% damage is dealt. Dealt is converted to life, which is good, and it has 14.5% chance to fear, but I don't really want that. But it has a socket on it, which you'll obviously throw in your Radiant Star Emerald, and anything for the second weapon. Anything for the second weapon as long as it's a mace. An axe or a mace, sorry. But you want the same thing. Try and get the same thing. You want life gain on everything as much as you can. And, yeah. So you want to get your attacks per second maybe up to at least 2, I find. But 2.4 is where I go for. I try and get my critical hit chance up above 50. And this is just bonus if you get it to above 300. Now my damage isn't very high, but if I throw on this, you can see my resistances went up pretty decent amount. I got 35,000 life. I like to go above 50. Other than that, this is it, guys. 100%, 100 fury, and yeah, just get up your strength and your vitality, and get a lot of armor too, because that's important too. That also includes with your resistances. All right. Okay, I hope this helped. Add me if you can, if you want to. Doesn't matter. It's OBLIGA number pound. It's pound. That little freaking hashtag sign 1859. Alright, this has been the Only Obga with the Whirlwind build for the Barbarian. Happy farming, people.